presenting on limited livestock access. So some background into this. This is a study that was conducted by the Virginia Cooperative Census. They conducted a literature review as well as a 20 producer-wide experiment to test and see how this process would work. So some goals and benefits. The main goal of this project was to provide alternative water sources to streams and ponds for the cattle living on each farm throughout different counties in Virginia. The main benefits that were found by the farmers who restricted and eliminated access to the streams and converted it to a clean water source observed that they were livestock productivity, improved water quality, and restore their stream banks. Additionally, some benefits that they found in the actual animals are that they increased milk and butter fat production and weight gain. Scott Campbell from, I do believe, Rockingham County said that I'd seen weight gain increase as of 5 to 10% over the 9 to 10 months since removing his beef cattle from the stream and providing clean water. Going into some details with this experiment, there are 5 main reasons, such as productivity, decreasing of disease, pasture benefits, alternative riparian area uses, and water quality that drove this process. So going into productivity, they did productivity to provide an alternative water source and improves the quality of water for animals. The livestock owners found that their animals preferred cleaner trough water over stream water when both were available due to their water quality, better footing, improved visibility, and their better water temperature. Going into reason number 2, the fewer incidents of disease. Potentially harmful organisms can be in the streams, such as bacteria and viruses, and that cause the main illnesses such as hoof rot, bovine diarrhea, environmental mastitis, jaundice, fever, red nose, tuberculosis. So cutting off the livestock from the stream and providing alternative access to a cleaner water source limits contact with the pathogens. Therefore, producers found overall health had improved as a direct result of the restriction. Moving on to the 3rd reason, pasture management benefits. Installing stream-side exclusive fencing along with alternative water supply improved the pasture quality, so it increased forage utilization. Reason number 4, alternative riparian area uses. The buffer between the stream and the stream-side livestock exclusion fence can be utilized for agroforestry opportunity benefits like erosion control, stream bank and stream canal stabilization, stream temperature moderation, and flood control. And finally, moving on to the 5th and final reason, the water quality. With the restriction, the livestock don't defecate and deposit harmful pathogens into the streams, so it stabilizes the stream banks and improves the recreation vegetation and quality of fish and wildlife habitats in and near the stream. The aquatic life habitats and diversity also increase. Moving on, there are also 5 main components of this experiment. So off-stream watering, livestock comfort, stream fencing, and stream crossing and buffer strips. Off-stream watering is where an electric pump delivers the clean water from either spring or alternative water sources to the troughs to be able to get the cattle their fresh water. The second component was livestock comfort, so where the livestock were lured away by moving all their salt blocks, shade, duster, etc. as far as the stream side as they could possibly move them. So the farmers acquired shade structures and such to make this possible, and they made every comfort for the livestock to be able to adjust to this process. The 3rd component was stream fencing, and this is just where the actual fence comes into play. So they started to build with just regular fencing materials and cut off the access to the stream through fencing. Component 4, stream crossing. is when a pasture runs on both sides of the stream, and it may be necessary to install a hardened crossing to allow the animal to cross while still restricting access to the stream. And finally, buffer strips. If there is any significant space between the fencing and the stream, you can put in a buffer strip to intercept the runoff. Now, when we look at each of these components, not every farm is put together the exact same. Each farm and their system will be unique. Like, say, you have a farm that has a stream that goes through both sides of the pasture and they use buffer strips, and one farm doesn't. It's just how the farm is made up and laid out. And that's unique to each individual farmer and each farm. And when we finally come up to the problems within the adjusting and implementation of this process, the most common complaint that in this study of the 20 producers was that the nuisance vegetation in the riparian area was just overgrowing, but they said that it could easily be fixed by proper planning, and that's not too bad of a problem. Another problem that they found was the upkeep and cleaning of the troughs. Finally, like the least of a problem or worry was the cost, like such as supplies of installation of like the fencing and all this other components. However, there are programs that will help farmers pay for the restrictions, such as the Virginia Agriculture PPP cost share program.